Okay, so this is another problem where we can probably do elimination, because again we have x, y, and then equals and the number on the other side. Okay, so now what I want to do is multiply both equations. This guy goes here, the 4, the 5 goes here. Okay, and remember, if they're the same sign, they're both positive in this case, I need one of these numbers to be negative. That way I can get opposites. So I'm going to multiply through 20x minus 28y equals 4 times negative 40. And if you don't know that, just do it in your calculator. Okay, that's negative 160. Okay, and now negative 5 times negative 4x, negative 20x, negative 5 times 2y. Okay, it's going to be negative 10y, and then negative 5 times 6, negative 30. Okay, now, again, we have opposites. Same number, different sign, cancels out. I want to add the top and the bottom. Okay, they're both the same sign, they're both negative, so we'll add them together. 28 plus 10 is 38, and it's still negative. Okay, then 160 plus 30 is 190. Okay, so now we're going to divide negative 38 on both sides. Okay, no shame in bringing out a calculator. So now in your calculator, I'm going to do 190 divided by 38, and negative 190 divide negative 38, and I get 5. So y equals 5. And again, let's find x. I'm going to take, let's say, the second equation, just because it has smaller numbers. Okay, I'm going to plug this in to y, because remember we found y, so plug it in there. Okay, take out the y, plug in the 5. Okay, then just go ahead and multiply. 4x plus 10 equals 6. And again, take away this 10 from this side. Take away 10 from this side. Okay, and cancel it out. Now I have 4x equals 6 minus 10 is negative 4. And then divide 4. X is equal to negative 4 divided by 4 is 1, but then negative divided by positive, negative. So there's my answer. Again, you found y first, but remember y always goes second in the parentheses, and x always goes first. Okay, so negative 1 and 5. Okay, so for letter D, okay, well, if you notice, it says y equals. Okay, I'm going to take this and put it into the y. If it's y equals, make them equal. So this, negative 2x minus 3, I'm going to bring over here. And then this x plus 3, I'll bring down here. And now I just solve a simple equation. Okay, so now, again, balance each side. First cancel a term from this side, and then we'll cancel a term on the right. So first we'll cancel the 3 by adding it. That cancels here. Negative 2x equals x plus 3, which is 6. And now this is a 1, and I want to cancel, I canceled a number here, so we cancel the x term on this side, just like that problem earlier. So minus 1x, minus 1x. And pay attention, that's a negative. I see a lot of you guys, you write negative here, and you get to this step, and then you forgot about it. Okay, make sure you're keeping those negatives, keeping track of them every step. So 2 negatives stay negative when we add them. Remember, it only changes if you divide or multiply. Okay, now we're going to divide. Negative 3, both sides. X is equal to negative 2. Okay, so there's our answer. First, -2. Oh, but wait, we need y, right? Okay, so you can plug it to either one. This looks like the easiest one. So just y is equal to -2, that goes here, plus 3. -2 plus 3 is 1. And so our y is 1. Okay, letter E. Okay, again, we want opposites. So I'm going to take this number here, 1 goes up here, 4 goes down here. Okay, again, this is not like the last problem. It's not y equals or y equals. They both have x, y on the same side. So we're going to do elimination. Okay, distribute it across. Remember, these are the same sign, 4 and 1. So we need a negative. Okay, the top one doesn't change because all we're doing is multiplying 1. So 4x plus y equals 0. Then multiply the -4 across. -4 times x, -4x, -4 times y, minus 4y, and then -4 times -3, positive 12. Negative times negative. Okay, now our x's cancel, and now we have y minus -4, which really this is just 1 minus 4, which is -3, y. Okay, then 0 plus 12, 12, and divide both sides by -3. Y is equal to 12 divided by -3, -4. And then go ahead and find x. So remember, we found y, so that's the second answer. Now we're going to find x. I'm going to take the easiest equation, x plus y. Just pick the equation that feels easiest to you, okay? So from some people it might be the first one because they like the 0. I don't know. Okay, so you take the y and you're going to plug it in here for y. Okay, so make sure you guys are plugging it into the right equation, okay? So now -4 goes here. And some of us kind of look at that like, wait a minute, what do I do? It's plus times this negative, like, huh? Well, remember, there's a 1 outside there, right? So all you're doing is doing 1 times -4, which is just -4, okay? So now this becomes x minus 4, okay? Or another way you could look at this as, some of you guys that learn at Elkhorn Valley, leave, change, change, leave, stay the same, change this to negative, change this to positive, but then we don't need the positive. Okay, add the 4, cancels there, and x is equal to -3 plus 4, which is 1. Okay, and there's our x. Okay, now the second one, last one for this page. Again, same thing here. X and y equals a number, so we're going to do elimination. This guy goes here, this guy goes here. Now, this case, they are different signs. The last ones that we did, they weren't the same. They were the same, so we needed a negative. But in this case, this is already negative, so I don't need a negative there. Okay, because I'll get opposites when I multiply. So again, now I'm going to multiply all the way across. 6 times -3, -18. 6 times -4, -24y. 6 times 6, 36. 3 times 6, positive 18. 3 times 24, sorry, 3 times 8, positive 24y. And be careful here. Make sure you're paying attention to your negatives, because some of you guys are already seeing the answer, but you got to make sure you do the negatives right, otherwise you're going to miss it. 3 times -18, that would be 54. But again, positive times a negative is a negative. Okay, now we're saying, okay, that cancels because they're opposites. That cancels because they're opposites. If they both cancel on the same side, all we have is 0. Okay, but these don't cancel, so we're going to add those together. So 36 minus 54, that is 18. 54 is bigger, so it's negative. And so you stop there. Here, if I don't have any more variables, and it's a 0 equals some number, well, first of all, this is not true, so there's no solution. Okay? Now remember, let's just say that these did cancel, that they're opposites. If all of them cancel, then it's all real numbers. Or you could say infinite solutions. Okay? But that's only if all of them cancel. But in this case that we did, only the x and the y cancel, and we got this statement which isn't even true, so we know it's no solution. So if you have no letters, then you get no solution. If you have one letter, like here, then you get one solution. If you have all of it's gone, then you get all real numbers. So again, you got none, you get none. You got one, you get one. If they're all gone, then you get everything, all real numbers.